This is Star Chaos 001 coming to you with a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger review, or as you know in Japan, Super Sentai. This is for the first Megazord that came out in America, the Dinosaur, I guess. Got a little nice view of all the Megazords. I mean, all the swords separate. We'll put them away for right now and start off with the smallest one and simplest looking one, which was the Pink Ranger's Aerodactyl sword. Got some nice little cool detail here. In the Japanese version, it actually has more of a chromish kind of look to it right here. It's we really get ripped off. The Americans do, at least, with Power Rangers, swords and Megazords. We usually get the just not that great of a figures. Very cheap looking. I don't know why. That's why I started to later on collect the Japanese versions instead. But this is the American version, and I had it, so that's why I kept it, because I already bought it. So there's the Aerodactyl, and here's the Mammoth Sword by the Black Ranger, which is pretty cool. It's got the little tusk movement there, the little chrome painted on, I think, tusks. Got some, not that much movement, just on the back legs, and that's it. Not much kibble either, except for that, but I don't think anybody would know that was kibble until they transformed it, and then, oh, so that's what it is, kind of idea. There we go. And then the Triceratops with cool tank-like wheels. That's pretty awesome looking. Very creative for whoever thought about doing something like that. Then you got the little horns, which move a little bit, and you got the head, can also move. This was piloted by the Blue Ranger. Yeah, this is one of my favorite figures. It's, this just because I grew up watching them, so, and when I was a little kid, I was like, I wish I had the figure, and I was able to find parts of it when I used to go, like, to the flea markets or to garage sales, but I could never get the whole figure together. I always ended up missing something broke before I could get the rest, and it's just, yeah. Here's the Yellow Ranger Saber-Tooth Tiger. Just got very nice features. The coloring also was darker on the Japanese version. Got the movement on the legs, can move. The back legs can move. I think this is the most posable out of all the four so far. But pretty cool. Got the little laser thing. I know I saw it once in the show. She was like running and shooting the bad guys. The head moves up and down, but that's pretty much for transformation purposes. It's really nice. And finally, we got the big bad boy, the Red Ranger T-Rex. Just awesome looking. Got the mouth movement, got a little bit of a tail movement right there and right there. That's really for transformation purposes again. Got the arm, yeah, can move. The leg can move too. It's very posable too. This one, the Saber-Tooth Tiger. This was my favorite character until they brought out the Green Ranger with the Dragon Sword, and I was like, oh yeah, I like that one better. I also have that one, but right now I'm just doing the original Megazord. I'm debating if I want to do the Dragon Zord. Just, if anybody wants me to do it, just leave a comment, you know, say, hey, I want you to do it, and I'll get it done. Yeah. Not much kibble either. These figures were very good at not having kibble. They weren't very posable, but they they are very good at hiding the other parts of the transformation. There it is. Okay, now to get started, you should start on the legs. Bend the back legs inside into its body. Then you bend the head upwards. Now, some people have with the fangs going down. I've seen them with the fangs facing up, and the right way is actually with the fangs facing up. I really don't like it that way. I kind of like them more facing inwards. This just kind of looks dumb. But I'll do it like that. I'll do it like that because it's how it's supposed to be. And then you get that. And then you drop this. And one leg's completed. Next you got the other leg. You just bend the head down. Or up actually. Everything stays the same. You just drop the tail down. And you bend this. And put it down as well. And actually you were supposed to do that first. There we go. And then bring that up. Very cool looking legs. Now let me see if I can remember. I'm gonna remember if blue goes first and then yellow, or if yellow goes first and then blue. Gosh, I wish I remembered. Alright, I'm gonna do it like this. Here's the gamble. Hopefully that's correct. I think that's correct. Alright, next I get the little T-Rex, and I put the leg in like this, and the leg in like this. And actually, now that I thought about it, there's actually one form before this one, and I want to do it, so I'm going to do it. You leave them like that, then you take this guy, you get the tail, put it all the way to the top, and this down, like so. And then you take this up, like so. And he'll be done for now. Next you get the mammoth, you decapitate him, say goodbye to your head, and then you take this part and you bring the legs down, like so. And then you open it up, just like that, open them up like that, put them on the T-Rex, there's clips in there, 2 clips in there, and 2 clips there, and just jam it, and you close it from each side. Then you do this. I don't know if you guys remember this from the Power Rangers, but you just jam the leg, the knees into the back of the other one, and you got this kind of form where he's like slanted. He's got the little guns, got the little bird. Okay, now you take the bird. You take the God, I forgot the name of this one. Well, you take this one, and pretty much, I don't know how you hang it up there. I guess it's supposed to go up there. You take the guns, you put them in sockets, and this is the first mode. There used to be the combat tank mode, I guess, or something. And you pretty much just put the mammoth head in the middle, and then this is supposed to be going, and then move the camera so you guys can see that. Then it kind of goes like that, and then like tank mode. And then if that doesn't work and the bad guy's still moving, they're like, let's finish it off, and then the Aerodactyl, there we go, I remember now again. Aerodactyl goes up into the sky, goes away from the frame, and then, you hear something that sounds like Zordon saying transformation activator or something like that. And then you see it going like that, up into its right leg. See if I can do that. Oh, going out of frame. And then you end up with something like that. And then, for some reason, the cannons mysteriously vanish. But in the Megazord, they actually come back here. And you just attach them to the back of the mammoth's front legs. Right there now. You turn it around, and then the arms, the mammoth's back legs turn around, and then it shows the real robot arms. They come down, and then these pieces come up, and then you see the falcon like transforming, and you pretty much just bend the wings back like that. Oh, actually, bring the head in first, then you bend the wings in, and it turns around, and then the head starts to go into itself, the Jurassic one, the T-Rex, and you start to see the robot head, and you're like, oh, that's so exciting, so cool. And then the chest, and then it becomes the chest piece right here, and then the ears come forward, and then then he comes out and he looks all cool, and here is the Megazord form. It's a very nice Megazord for the first Megazord. It's really cool looking. It's got movable arms. That's pretty much all his arms can do right there. His legs actually move. Look at that. It can do a nice front kick. Most of the new Megazords, the legs can't do anything but just stand there. But this one actually can kick. Kick backwards. Oh no, it can't kick backwards. Just forward. And what you get left with is the Mammoth, which is the Mammoth Shield. And this was only used like once or twice in the show, which I think is just retarded, but they didn't want to have anything left over, so they're like, okay, let's use it as that. That works, right? And then you got the sword, which in the American version that I've researched, there's 3 swords that came out. One which is a normal, just plastic gray, and then another one that was the first Megazords came out with a nice plastic silver one, a chrome one, and this is the one that I got, a chrome one. Now in the original one, the sword tip was actually pointed, but this on the new ones, on the American ones, they took away the point, thinking it was dangerous for kids. I love this sword. Look how nice it looks. Look at all that detail in there. They thought it was dangerous for kids. American kids don't know how to play with toys. They poke their eye out. That's what I thought. But I do have a pointed sword. I bought this on eBay. And yeah, see, this is a pointed sword. It's chromed out and everything. And I love the pointed sword better, so I'm going to put it on it. It looks better. It looks just like it would on the toy box. There you have it. The Mighty Morphin Megazord. And yeah, he's very rare to find. Actually, I retract that. He's very expensive to buy. That's a better statement. You can find him pretty much on eBay, but yeah, you're gonna be spending some big amount of money. There's the sword, and here's the one with the tip. See how shorter it is? Just doesn't look that good. This looks amazing. So there you have it. Another review by Dark Chaos 001. Please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. I'm doing good, I'm doing bad, fix this, fix that, or do a review on something. Don't be shy. Alright, thanks. See you later, guys.